Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy DT3, man, and I'm back at you with another video, man. New media, notification gang, God Squad. It's what it is, man. Look, forgive me if this video turns out to be pretty long, but I got some things I want to get off my chest. I don't really make a lot of content like that. So today I'm really just in my zone for real, to be honest, to be fairly honest with y'all. But look, a lot of y'all that's leaving these comments and saying these derogatory things towards me, I need y'all to understand that I see y'all, every last one of y'all, and it's not just a solely addressed to the people that has something negative to say, but I just wanted to speak on that real quick. Was that I see you. I see y'all that say it look like I do drugs, or it look like I'm homeless, or whatever whatever issues you got. Like, people were saying things about my take on Ryan Garcia, about how he's not a good role model, and blah blah blah. I said the same thing about Deontay Wilder when he was channeled, about how he wasn't really a good representation of the culture type shit at the time. And everybody says that, well, not everybody, but I've had a comment where somebody came forth and said, I'm mad because I'm black and Ryan is Mexican and he beat an African American fighter. To be quite honest with you, I don't care that much. If it would have been Devin Haney doing the same shit, saying the same shit, I'd have had the same energy towards Devin Haney. I would tell y'all, don't follow Devin Haney. Don't fuck with Devin Haney. He's a bad representation of what a fighter is supposed to be, and he's damn sure is a piss poor representation of what an African American male is supposed to represent, is supposed to be. So, in all honesty, to all real content creators, this message is for you. You damned if you do, you damned if you don't. If if you critical of a fighter, you a hater. Even if you telling the truth about a motherfucker, you a hater. You know what I'm saying? If you not critiquing certain fighters the way that certain people want you to critique them, you'll be considered a hater, or they'll have something negative to say about you or your content. They can't prove what you saying to be false or not true. They just gonna come and they gonna insult you and try to put you down and try to make your opinion or your viewpoints seem small or minuscule. I feel like you guys that come at my channel with these insults, y'all have piss poor arguments. Y'all don't know how to have the conversation. Y'all don't know how to have an intelligent conversation. And I know somebody be like, how can you have an intelligent conversation when a lot of your videos you curse and saying niggas is acting like bitches and all that type of shit? That's because it's my platform. I'm going to say what the fuck I'm going to say. And the way that I am on my platform is the same way I am in real life. If you was around me in the flesh, you would see that I'm the same way in person. It's not an act. I'm not no Charlatan White. I'm not no Umar Johnson. I'm not just on here trying to get in people's pockets and talk about this fighter because, oh, he hella popular, so let me say something negative so I can get the views. I don't care about the views like that. It's nice that I get them, but I'm not making videos because I'm looking for views. I'm making videos because I have an opinion about something, or I know something that is factually true, or I know that what's being said in this interview or this video is factually untrue. So here I'm going to come and I'm going to tell you what the real is. And I'm not asking you to pay me. I'm not asking for YouTube to keep my channel monetized, because YouTube, I have monetized my channel. I've monetized videos, and YouTube has went behind me and demonetized those same videos that I have monetized. So there's been plenty of opportunities that I've had to say, fuck YouTube, I don't want to do this shit no more. I'm not getting no money out of it. All I'm really getting is, my praise here or there, but motherfuckers just talking shit about me. Right? Right. But I'm not doing that. I've had too many people come forth and tell me how my channel motivates them. They appreciate the real shit that I come with, and they just appreciate the authenticity of my YouTube channel. So I keep it going, not because I have a passion to keep this channel going. I'm doing my YouTube channel now for you, the fans. I have 9,000 people that are looking for me to make videos about boxing or whatever content on a regular basis. And to each and every last one of y'all, this video is for you. I appreciate you. I am grateful for you. I am thankful for you, for your dedication to my channel, for you not giving up on me, being patient with me, and understand that I'm not here to be boxing news. I've told y'all plenty of times, if y'all looking for boxing news, if that's what you want, this is not the channel for you. You want boxing news, you go to my nigga JBZ. You go to Coach Malachi. If you're looking for boxing news, you go to Boxing Beats and Rhymes. If you're looking for boxing news, you know what I'm saying? Or you go to Counterpunch. You know what I'm saying? You go to those channels if you're looking for boxing news. Hell, Ring IQ if you're looking for boxing news. And there are channels that have objective opinions about me, and ain't none of you fuckboys gonna pull up to say the shit. Y'all just gonna keep your opinions to yourself, which I don't respect. If you have an objective issue with a nigga and you don't say nothing, or prime example, when I come to certain people's channels, Ring IQ, which I don't come to anymore, because when I used to come to the nigga channel, nigga used to speak to me. Hey, what's up, DT? How you doing? How's cool? How life? Cool, no problem. Hey, what's up, DT? I ain't seen you in a minute. Then all of a sudden, motherfucker went from saying what's up to not saying shit to you. Motherfucker went from it being cool and smooth to being dry towards you. So you know a person has a certain like, I ain't feeling dude, or I have an opinion towards dude. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna come at him and talk to him man to man and express my objective opinion towards him. I'm just gonna be standoffish. And more likely it's because I probably said fuck Mr. Moonshine. And I will never fuck with Punch Drunk. Ever. I'd never fuck with that nigga. From number one, you fake the funk about being in an accident, being injured, all over a fucking TFEMO fight. Had motherfuckers thinking you was really out here hurt, injured, you know, had my partner Andrew Tucker out here, you know what I'm saying, asking for prayers for you, you know what I'm saying? And my brother Andrew Tucker is really a man of God for real. So when he was out here doing that, it was really from the heart. It wasn't to try to basically monetize your situation. He really genuinely cared about your well-being and your health. Come to find out, your ass is sitting there capping for TFEMO. I can't respect no nigga like that. You on here acting like you about to die, then a whole few days later you popping out, not a scar on your goddamn face, like you no, you a bitch ass nigga, bro. I'll never fuck with Punch Drunk. Hoe ass nigga. Niggas that go that far, to push their content, their character is piss poor to me. Their integrity is piss poor to me. It's the same nigga that built his channel talking about LDBC niggas. Mostly, and he watched them niggas on a regular, made videos. Every time they said something, making a video. He literally built his whole channel talking about LDBC niggas just for him, once his channel got big enough to do the same shit them niggas do. So you talk shit about these niggas. Then once you amass a certain following or subscription base, you do the same shit. The same shit them niggas was doing for Deontay Wilder and Errol Spence and whatever fighter they was fanboying over, you did the same thing for TFEMO. Hell, you doing that shit for TFEMO to this very day. Like when you got dudes who push content where a fighter can do no wrong and they refuse to hold the fighter accountable for certain things that they do or don't do, fanboys compromise their channel for a fucking interview. That's why I don't get interviews. I'm not finna compromise my integrity for no interview of no boxer. I don't care to know you. I don't care to talk to you if I gotta compromise my integrity to get you on my fucking YouTube channel. Fuck you. Punch Drunk is a hoe ass nigga. You can tell him I said it. Anybody got a problem with me? Anybody got a problem with what I say about them or about the sport of boxing, or I got an issue about my opinion about fighters in the sport of boxing? Hey, hit me up on the gram, DT3_boom. Holla at your boy. Holla at me, man to man, mano y mano. And then a lot of you niggas ain't about to do that. A lot of y'all just gonna sit behind y'all YouTube channels and talk shit behind your YouTube channel. When, nigga, I'm available. I'm accessible. Ask my girl Candace. Shit, ask Mark Nash. Ask Coach Malachi. Ask Myron Magnus. Andrew Tucker. You know what I'm saying? 3K the Boss Man, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. Cause niggas already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna pick up that phone. Granted, I know a lot of y'all ain't gonna really come holler at a nigga. Y'all gonna hide behind your YouTube channels. Like them LDBC niggas. Real shit. Cause you know it's funny when I was watching Coach Malachi the other day when he was talking about when he was in at the Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight, he ran into you LDBC niggas. And you niggas talk real tough on this online shit. But when y'all face to face in 3D and HD vision with niggas, y'all ain't talking that same shit. Y'all ain't saying that same shit. Y'all acting like hoes. Y'all acting like the bitches that y'all really are in real fucking life. Cause y'all talking all this shit, but then when you see Coach Malachi in the flesh, y'all niggas bitched up. Y'all ain't had shit to say. So that lets me know what you motherfuckers is really about out here. And plus, a lot of you niggas is over fucking weight anyway. That's why the cameras is always from the neck up. You niggas is fraudulent. A lot of you dudes that's claiming this LDBC shit is pussy niggas. And just jumping on the bandwagon and shit. And for all those that got a problem with me saying NBBC forever, fuck you. Because I was told when I first came on YouTube, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna sprinkle you real quick. When I first came on YouTube, for the duration that I was on YouTube in the beginning, and I had the negative comments about Deontay Wilder and all that shit, and I was speaking positive about Anthony Joshua, who was a fellow black man, who was more African than Deontay Wilder technically because he was born in Africa. Deontay Wilder was born in America, in Alabama. That don't mean he don't have African roots. That don't mean he doesn't have African heritage. But he was not born in the motherland. He was not raised in a African way like Anthony Joshua was. That's a fact. Anthony Joshua has Nigerian parents who were born and raised over there. And they raised him in Nigerian culture. So he wasn't raised in no European diameter. He wasn't raised in no type of American westernized diameter whatsoever. He was solely raised in the African way, from the rooter to the motherfucking tutor. But because I had that energy, I got called a coon and all that shit. And I'm bigging up a fellow African, an African. But because I'm not bigging up the Afro-American who everybody wants to get behind, I got called a coon for bigging up a dude who was actually born in Africa and raised by actually African parents. Okay. So I got talked about, got called a coon, got called biased. I got called all these different things, right? And I was told, now I've been on here damn near, this is my 7th year on YouTube. Most people that came to my channel would tell me that I could never be, there's no such thing as being unbiased. There's no way you could call it down the middle and be fair. There's no way you could do that. Here we are now. 7 years later. Where the fuck y'all at? I've been calling this shit down the middle, keeping the same energy, ain't diverted, ain't went left, ain't went right, stay right here in the middle. If Canelo fuck up, I'm on Canelo head. When Canelo do something good, I'm giving him praise. When Deontay Wilder did some cool shit, I gave him praise. I got videos to prove it. But when Deontay Wilder said some of the dumbest shit in captivity, well, nigga, he got ripped the fuck up. And when it came down to Errol Spence, when he did cool, I gave him his credit. When he fucked up, I got on his head. The same thing would happen if it was Terrence Crawford. Same thing. It ain't nothing for me to call it down the middle and be fair and be unbiased. I am in direct dispute of the LDBC. I am living proof that you do not have to fanboy. You can call it down the middle. I've done it. I've proven it. I have a fucking track record to prove it. I have a catalog to prove it. That I'm going to call shit right down the fucking middle. I'm not going to pick no side. I'm going to call it for what it is. If you was wrong about it, I'm going to speak about where you was wrong at. I'm going to speak about what you was right about. That's why a few people had an issue about what I said about Bill Haney saying he was a street nigga. The whole point of that video was to let y'all know that where Bill is coming from is a place of Floyd don't fuck with niggas. You're like, Bill ain't it? Bill will come talk to me. You think Floyd Mayweather gonna come holler at me? Do you really think Floyd Money Mayweather is going to take time out of his day to come holler at me if he see me live on YouTube? But you know who will come to my YouTube channel? Regardless of what I've said about him, regardless of what I've said about his son. And I have not said all good things about Devin Haney. But yet and still, regardless of what I've said about his son, good or bad or ugly, Bill Haney will still come over here and plead his case against whatever negative comments I've said pertaining to him and his son. He don't got to do that. Bill Haney is the only person that I have said something negative about and will still pull up. Floyd ain't doing that. Leonard Ellaby ain't doing that. Shit, a lot of these motherfuckers in the game ain't doing that. Bill Haney don't have to do that. Bill Haney got money and all kinds of time to do other shit with it. He ain't got to take none of that time to come see about the Boom Man and about what the fuck he got to say, but yet and still he real enough to come holler at me. Gotta respect that. Y'all won't. Y'all will feel some type of way or whatever the case, but hey, I respect it. Because that means I could speak openly and objectively, and we can have a conversation as men. Problem is, with a lot of you cats on YouTube, y'all too emotionally invested in these fighters. Y'all got money invested in these motherfuckers. So y'all gonna just cap for these niggas. I'm not. Before I get out of here, I gotta say this. I already thanked all my people that are subscribed to my channel. I'm very grateful for y'all. But before I get out of here, I gotta thank a few cats, man, because they're also the main reason why I'm still on YouTube. Myron Magnus, aka Boxing Logic United, aka Double M. Myron, you have been a very integral part of my YouTube development. You, even though we haven't talked on the phone in a minute, but reminiscing on the things that I've learned from you, because you've been on YouTube longer than me. You've had more experience on YouTube than I have. When I came on YouTube, there were lessons that I learned from you, and I'm very grateful that I was blessed to know you. I was blessed to have those many conversations, and I want to bring DT Magnus back. And whenever we can get something rolling again, I plan on giving the fans and our subscribers DT Magnus once again. And because I honestly feel like that there was nothing in the game that was like me and Myron Magnus, two Aquarian men coming together to talk boxing. Both have different opinions, and Myron, to me, in my most humble opinion, I think is the best at playing the devil's advocate. So I would like to thank Myron Magnus. His YouTube channel is called Boxing Logics United, aka it's my boy Double M. I love you to death, bro. Salute to you. I want to thank you for being a part of my journey on YouTube. Number 2 is, of course, you already know, man, it's my brother Andrew Tucker, man. I gotta show my boy Andrew Tucker of Andrew Tucker World some love. There was a dark time where I was really finna quit YouTube. I was dead ass serious. I felt there was no reason to be a part of the soap opera that is of YouTube boxing. I didn't want to be a part of it. I didn't want nothing to do with it anymore. I lost my passion for it. And had not been for that man, Andrew Tucker, telling me, he's like, we need you, DT. And when he said we, he wasn't talking about him and Myron, and he wasn't talking about that. He was just talking about the whole boxing community as a whole. He said, we need you. The whole boxing community needs you. It wouldn't be the same without you. And if you're not in it, it's just gonna have an empty space. And there's nobody that's going to fill that space. I'll never forget him telling me that. Those words still resonate and stick with me to this day. It had not been for Andrew Tucker having me and Andrew Tucker having that conversation, what was about 3 years ago now, I probably wouldn't be on YouTube. I probably wouldn't even be making this video right now. But shout out Andrew Tucker. His YouTube channel is called Andrew Tucker's World. That's my guy. Shout out to the whole Tucker Army, UK Army, man. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the support. And once again, can't wait to do commentary with you and J. Rule's Theory, June 1st, with Arthur Beterbiev and Dimitri Bivol. We will be covering that. We're doing blow by blow commentary with that. But yeah, gotta send a special shout out and a great thank you, salute to my brother Andrew Tucker of Andrew Tucker World. If you haven't subscribed, go on over there, slide over and go subscribe to that man's channel. Now, I can't say NBBC forever without the motherfucker that gave me that cliche line. Now, I said NBBC. I said that. But it's a dude that said NBBC forever. And if you don't know who came up with that slogan, I'm finna tell you. And that's my boy. You should already know who he is, man. You know what I mean? 3K the Boss Man. You know what I mean? AKA Mr. Two Hands Up. You already know who it is, man. General of the Reaper Gang, you understand me? Creator of the Reaper Gang, you understand me? So, special shout out to the Reaper Gang, the head Reaper himself. You know what I'm saying? Two Hands has been a brother, man. Like, whenever I needed somebody to talk to about shit, life shit, not just YouTube boxing, I mean life shit. Shit I'm going through with my kids or my wife or a job or something. I could call Duce and we could shoot the shit and have conversations. Me and him done talked about our kids. We done talked about, future endeavors. We done talked about building brands. Me and him done talked about some things, man. And he's another one who was telling me how, I play an integral part in their being on YouTube. I'm not the sole reason why, but I played a good part in why they are making content. And a lot of things that Duce has done has also been a reason why I kept making content. Because there was a time where I didn't want to make content, and I just saw a video that Duce did and was like, it motivated me to do it. It motivated me to keep going. There's been times where I've talked to Duce about not doing it. There's been times he's talked to me about not doing YouTube no more based on just not having the time or not having the patience to deal with the soap opera. But when we both realized that, what is YouTube without us? What is it? That don't mean there's not going to be other content creators. Doesn't mean that there's not going to be other people that create good content on YouTube. But at the end of the day, there's never going to be another Mr. Two Hands Up or another DT3 the Boom Man. Those two individuals are very rare, and you don't find individuals of that caliber on YouTube like that. So, for your originality, your uniqueness, your realness, your solid, your loyalty, because when you told me that I got you, fuck everybody else, and he didn't mean like the set, he just meant like all the bullshit. He told me, fuck all them haters, man, you got me. You know what I'm saying? You got me. That shit, that stuck. And I ain't never forgot that shit. So at the end of the day, the Reaper, that's my bruh. You know what I'm saying? I kill for any one of my bruhs, real rap. But 3K the Boss Man came, Mr. Two Hands Up. That's my nigga, bro. And I know he ain't gonna get no bigger. But that's my nigga, though. That's my ex Boon Coon. Like that, like me and Two Hands is like, you don't want me and him in the same room. Cause some shit probably gonna go the fuck off. Like me and that nigga is pretty much switched the shits. Myron and Andrew is more settled. I'm not saying like Andrew ain't with it. Cause Andrew got a side to him that a lot of motherfuckers don't know and you don't want to know. But it's very reserved by the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? It's a very reserved thing with Andrew. You got to really bring that out of him. You got to really do something to bring that out, because Andrew is really doing his best to follow the ways of God. He don't like to curse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even catch myself trying not to curse so much around Andrew, because I'm trying to respect, you know what I'm saying, where he is in his walk with God. I don't want to be any temptation or lead him away or lead him astray from his belief system. That's what a real Christian would do for his Christian brother or sister. But as far as my brother Two Hands, you, man, salute to you. I'm grateful to have known you. I'm grateful to have met you. And it wouldn't be no NBBC forever had not been for Mr. Two Hands Up. He was the one that said that. He was the first person to say that, and I just ran with it. So when you see NBBC forever, that's my, not only is that my tribute to the set, that's my tribute to him. When you see Reaper Gang, that's my tribute to him. Even though he ain't making content, he ain't doing vids or none of that, I still pay homage to my folks. That's loyalty. I don't have to be in your face. I don't need you on my live stream. I don't need you leaving comments on every video. When you go to that video and you see NBBC Forever, Reaper Gang, understand, you already got a shout out. You already got a shout out. He don't need me to shout him out. He see it already. You know what I'm saying? So salute to my boy 3K the Boss Man, aka Mr. Two Hands Up, man. Another shout out I gotta do is a dude who does not create content. He does not create content, but he's been able to really delegate with me behind the scenes, and that's Gun Rights Mafia. I'm not gonna go too deep in on Gun Rights Mafia, but one thing I will say, that is one of the realest men I've ever met in my lifetime. That dude has never lied to me. He ain't never fed me no bullshit. Hell, he done got on my head for doing or not doing some shit. Gun Rights Mafia, aka Mob, that's really my brother. That's really somebody I'll call in a dire situation if something went bad or jumped off or something like that. But at the end of the day, Gun Rights Mafia has always looked out for my best interests, to help better not just myself, but to put me in a better position to take care of my family, because he's a family man. And that's the one thing I can respect, and that's the one thing he respects about me, is that he knows I'm a family man. I'm about my family. And for those who's been following me since he's been, because Gun Rights Mafia was subscribed to my channel. This is before he had my phone number, before we was talking off wax, all the shit. Gun Rights Mafia was seeing me in my live streams when my babies was first born and watching me change diapers. Like, I would stop in the middle of a live because I smelled shit, and I would have to go change my daughter's diaper and all the shit, and I was doing my lives like that. Those that remember those live streams and y'all still here, love y'all, man, for real. So Gun Rights Mafia been around since then. And my daughters is 6 and 7 years old now. Well, 5 and 6, about to be 6 and 7 this year. So the loyalty that I got from him, actually meeting Gun Rights Mafia in person. That's why it's like a lot of y'all that are fans, or a lot of y'all that really follow me. I have no problem meeting none of y'all. I have no problem conversing with y'all. Hit me up on Instagram, DT3_boom. I have no problem with conversing. If anybody that watched this video and gets to this part of the video, because people don't got attention, they got short attention spans, they know that if you hit me up in my DMs, I will respond to you. I will holler at you. See what's up. I'm not Hollywood, you know. And when I met Gun Rights Mafia for the first time driving to Vegas, we went to go see Terrence Crawford versus Sean Porter fight. I'll never forget that. Never forget that. That was an experience, and I enjoyed it, and I had a good time with my bruh. And I hopefully we get to do it again with this upcoming fight with Terrence Crawford. Hopefully I get to be there for that card. Last, but most definitely, he not the least, I might not have his number. I might not even have a very big social media presence with bruh. We may have never spoke outside of YouTube or Twitter or any forms of social media. But I still look at him like he's one of the brothers and he's a part of the set. And I don't deny that. And for those who don't know who I'm talking about, it's my Neezy. And if you don't know who my Neezy is, it's JBZ. I gotta send a special shout out to this man called JBZ, man. The mystery man. And I send a special shout out to you because number one, you surpassed me in subscription. Congratulations on from where you started to where you at now. Cause I remember where you was and I see where you're going. And hey, I don't want nothing but good fortune. I don't want you to have nothing but blessings. As long as you on YouTube and as long as you among the living, real rap. Um, when I first met you and I asked you to do that video to show everybody, I didn't expect you to do that shit. But the fact that you did it and the way that you did it, and you still pay homage to this day, and to be honest with you, you don't have to, and you still do it, that is what means something. When a motherfucker do something and they don't have to, or they don't change because they have got a certain level of subscription, they still same thing. Now granted, I never tripped on it, but I'm sure a lot of people that watch JBZ's videos do not watch it all the way to the end to see where he puts NBBC right before the video cuts off. But for me, that's I pay homage for that. If you look at JBZ's channel and you look at all his videos, at the end of his videos, he put NBBC at the end of that shit. He don't have to do that. It don't matter if who sees it or who don't see it. I know he do it. I see it. I'm grateful. I don't need a million people to see that that's what he's doing. I see it. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I'm appreciative. I'm grateful for JBZ to really be non-biased and really keep that same energy through and throughout. I'm grateful. I really am. The only thing I wish is that I could have a phone conversation with this man. That's the only thing I wish I could do with JBZ is actually talk to this dude over the phone. Have a conversation with him man to man. That's the only thing that I haven't been able to do that I wish I could do. Because I really want to meet the man behind the channel. But JBZ, I am grateful for you. I am grateful for your support. I am grateful for your consistency. Because you are another one who, shit, if you wasn't as consistent as you was, there were a few times I wasn't, like certain videos I wouldn't have made. It was certain videos I made solely because I saw JBZ video. Certain videos I literally just made because I saw his video and said, "Oh shit." Or I would see his video and it would cause me to do further research into that particular subject that he's cooking on in his video. So, JBZ, thank you for the motivation. Thank you for the support again. And thank you for not change not for not being a switch artist. Thank you. I appreciate you in more ways than you could probably understand, but I appreciate you. So I don't want nobody to think that um trying to like get over or use people or do some old fuck shit or clout chase. I'm not a clout chasing guy. I prefer to really just be honest with y'all. I prefer to be open, and I'm gonna always tell y'all the truth, man. I'm not gonna piggyback on bullshit. Now, granted, as I've said before, y'all have the right to disagree. Y'all have all the right to not. You don't have to agree with me, but make sure when you come with your argument or your debate or what you don't agree with, make sure you just coming with some facts. You don't insulting me. Don't make you right. Insulting Jay Beezy don't make you right. Insulting Myron Magnus, Andrew Tucker, 3K the Bossman, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. That shit do not make you right because you can shoot out insults. So, thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to everybody that has supported the channel. And shout out to the set, man. If you haven't subscribed to him, go subscribe. Andrew Tucker World. Myron Magnus, aka Double M, Boxing Logics United. 3K the Boss Man, aka Mr. Two Hands Up. You already know what it is, man. Subscribe to Reaper Gang Radio, man. That's my boy Two Hands channel. It used to be just Mr. Two Hands Up, but he changed it to Reaper Gang Radio. So go subscribe to my boy, to Mr. Two Hands Up, Reaper Gang Radio. Last but not least, my Neezy. His channel is very simple. It's Jay Beezy. Go subscribe to my boy Jay Beezy, man. Real rap. Salute to y'all, man. Love. 100.